Yo guys, I'm Truzuo and today we're reacting to Piastri.exe by Rick's F1 Edition. A lot of people asked me to react to this one because it's super good apparently. Let's check it out.
Oscar Piastri on the attack to the race lead by turn 5.
Tyler won. There you go. I will say, I don't know much about his upbringing at all. I just knew he's joined McLaren recently in I think the last 2 years, I believe, from 2024 and 2025, and now he's racing 2026, and we haven't seen much yet. But yeah, I know I think he's from Australia because that's his hometown race. So let's see. He's pretty good. There you go.
Oscar Piastri wins for the first time in Formula 1. Piastri and Norris separated.
At least he did it faster than Lando. I'm pretty sure, right? His first win.
He does.
Pro speed.
Leclerc is not going to give it to him. So going the long way round and taking.
There you go. What an overtake.
He's late on the brakes for Max Verstappen. He keeps the lead for the moment. But Piastri powers by.
Oh, Miami.
Oscar Piastri wins.
Toto.
Oscar Piastri wins. Oscar Piastri wins. Oscar Piastri wins. Oscar Piastri wins.
Did he win this many times?
Oscar Piastri wins.
Has stopped working.
Linda.
A Piastri,
Linda.
a pastry, and Piastri.
Oh my God.
In life, some humans can't live without.
Oh my
For most
God.
people, it's this guy right here, Oscar Jack Piastri.
Well, okay.
Leclerc. I almost
Leclerc.
forgot that part. An
Leclerc.
Australian F1 driver that races like an absolute lion, but has the personality of a skateboarding cat. Are you seeing this footage right here?
That's some fast sectors right there.
Believe it or not, that's Oscar driving a Formula 1 car. But despite how he can appear this way, Oscar manages to stand out more than anyone I've seen enter the sport in years. Someone who's cool-headed but drives like his life's on the line, and improves at a pace faster than it took Lawson to lose
I mean, yeah,
Red
Red Bull drivers have not panned out.
One of the most talented racers I've seen. And that's because Oscar is a driver with so many positive traits from other F1 drivers fused into one. He's like the end result of an F1 driver.
That is not a good picture to use.
Clean like Kimi Raikkonen, overtakes with Verstappen's aggression, has the likability of Alex Albon, Fernando Alonso's racecraft.
Dude, Alex is so great.
Feistiness as a teammate, and again Kimi Raikkonen's aura. Heck, the guy even has a sarcastic version of Daniel Ricciardo's humor.
Lots of problems with track limits.
Best work experience ever. I've never seen that meme.
And of course,
Or
better
like troll.
consistency than Lance Stroll.
I mean, Lance Stroll is. We reacted to him last week. Jesus Christ.
Man with more compliments than a Krispy Kreme donut, but I have to say, some pastries deserve to be glazed. And for Oscar, it's because of how fast he matures. In F3,
really?
He won his debut season, jumped straight to F2 the next year,
crazy.
and won on his debut again.
That's some work right there.
Running his racing career. Then in 2023, Oscar finally joins F1, where he pulls overtakes while defending against the Ferrari in Austria, got a sprint podium in Spa, a win in Qatar, the race where drivers were literally throwing up in their cockpits, and finished the season with 97 points. But he was still 108 points behind Lando, which is fine. He was practically a newborn baby, and there's room for development over.
Dude, what is this freaking pastry he's using?
More than anyone expected, because right as 2024 started, he practically gained 3 years of experience.
Infinity Stones.
As the season went by, his pace was faster, racecraft was better, and he was sniffing Lando more and more.
Oh my God,
the same
bro!
time Lando wanted
What
to challenge
is
Max
these
Verstappen for
memes, bro?
And while that didn't exactly go to plan,
Bro.
Oscar
Bro, that
dude,
said, that race was crazy. I think both of them end up losing to George, right?
Fuck you. Watch this. In Monza, he stole
from the bear
Lando and finished ahead. Then he won in Baku with dive bombs crazier than Japanese pilots on Pearl Harbor.
That is crazy.
Spa were stunning. The last time we ever saw a new driver perform like this was Lewis Hamilton in 07. Oscar may not have started as well as Lewis, but it's how fast
the old cars look so sick.
And how Pastry does this is thanks to his mindset. Oscar's brain adapts and thinks quick. Like, take a look at this interview moment.
Is it true that F1 drivers can tell what course it is from just hearing an audio recording of it?
I've seen people do it before. Well, this is coming down the pit
We're in
lane.
the pit lane at the minute.
Yeah.
Long pit lane. Okay, this is a very slow corner. I reckon it's Bahrain.
You're right.
It is. There you
See,
go.
he's
The fact
good.
that Oscar knew what Bahrain sounded like faster than an F1 fan
Dude,
recognizing the Dutch
amazing
anthem
Spider-Man.
is a different level of aura. And it's the little things like that which makes Oscar so special. Take a look at him playing this basketball game.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Now, of course, why
Dude.
on God's green earth am I talking about this?
What?
Well, where I'm going is that Oscar lives off a phrase called "I understand it now." Because whenever he isn't used to something,
Oh
or makes
my
a
God.
mistake,
How did he
then
keep that
goes,
straight?
"I understand it now," and absolutely destroys it the next time. In F1 terms, one time Piastri made a mistake of fighting Lewis Hamilton out of the pits on colder tires. Ever since, he hasn't done that again. In Hungary,
Well, I guess that's like
2023,
just
he
being
overly
smart, I
pushed on the
guess.
outside going on the grass. Next year, he's glued on track. Oscar Piastri is literally the F1 version of when Iron Man learns from his mistakes.
That is
And I
true.
also
Iron
love
Man's the
how he
GOAT.
refuses to be a second driver.
Always
Over
adapts.
recent years, Australian F1 drivers have always been blue ball. Daniel Ricciardo has been edged from being the #1 driver. Mark Webber had wins and podiums.
Oh my
fly
God.
away. And honorary Australian Valtteri Bottas swapped positions with Lewis more times than Carlos and James Vowles did in their hotel
Oh
room.
my
And everyone
God.
thought the same thing was going to happen to Oscar. But once again, the pastry said,
The pastry.
"Fuck you, watch this." In 2024, he swapped positions with Lando only if he would do the same, and this time ending the season just 82 points behind.
I mean, that's still
However,
a
there was
decent
still a lot of
margin.
work to do. Compared to Lando, Pastry's weaknesses were qualifying, pace, and tire management. Weaknesses he needed to work on until the next season.
Dude, what does this
Was
add?
exactly what he did, and the end result was masterclass driving. After maturing even more, 2025 came and Oscar obliterates his former self. In Australia, he was right behind Lando. He pulled an insane overtake on Lewis too.
Dude, the-
was
the
going to
driving in the
run
rain is so much
podium
cooler
until the forces
in the
of
past.
evil
The
and
recent
darkness
ones have been
decided to
terrible.
mess him up. But then in China, he dominates the race, did the same thing in Bahrain, again in Saudi Arabia, and also pulled another beautiful overtake on Lewis. Poor guy is not just getting
Well, I mean,
mentally
Ferrari
destroyed
was
by Ferrari,
pretty
but
mid.
also an Australian version of his rookie self.
Do you secretly hope that Ferrari will regret their decision?
No.
He does. He does do that.
But then came Miami.
Dude, Carlos.
The race, I think, showed just how much Oscar knows what he's doing. In the race, he needed to pass Max Verstappen, a driver that will do whatever it takes
Yep,
to
Max is
defend
that
his
guy.
position. Literally. Even if it means he'll throw axes at you.
So you don't have to tease Max anymore.
You see, whenever Max has to defend, he's smart with it. He uses the rules to his advantage.
Yep,
going
he
down
is
the
one of
inside,
those.
Braking late and sometimes pushing the other driver off track. And Oscar knows that. So when the time came, Piastri took the outside line, convincing Max to use his usual strategy, brake later and shut everyone's dreams away. But unlike other drivers, Mr. I Understand It Now wasn't on the outside to overtake. He did that to force Max into an error. Oscar knew that Max had less pace and was going to brake late to defend, which happened. And as Max's tires locked up and cried, his car went wide and Oscar passed on the inside.
Smart.
Jarvis unshit my pants.
Bro,
Holy
what?
fuck. His drives were so good, even Christian Horny himself
Christian
admitted
Horny,
that
bro.
Oscar would be a suitable replacement for Max Verstappen.
For plan
strap
B
on,
in
bro.
case he were to leave. You know, Oscar Piastri.
And a couple days later, Red Bull fired him. They
Yep.
couldn't handle the truth. But there are still these smooth brains who think
Smooth
so
brains,
little of
bro.
Oscar, saying he's overrated, which I can.
I wouldn't say
try to
overrated.
understand.
I would say
2025,
Lando is more
could still
overrated.
do much better than Oscar in specific areas. And if he didn't bottle so much, there probably wouldn't even have been a championship fight. But at the same time, what if this and what if that, you know? What if Oscar turns into a literal pastry and can't drive anymore? What if Fernando Alonso started flying with wings from his back?
I mean,
and
that's
wins
what
the
Aston Martin
championship
needs,
for the
bro.
next 10 years. God, I wish. I'd agree that Lando can have the edge on Oscar sometimes, but also no shit. He's a driver
Yeah.
with more than double the experience. You expect that from
Yeah,
him.
more
Overall, I think
experience
some people
should
can
be
never
better.
be satisfied with drivers like Piastri because he keeps shattering their expectations. So the bar just keeps getting higher, higher, and now it's at the edge of the universe. So it's fair if Oscar doesn't win like 2023 Max Verstappen. What he's done so far in 3 years is more than 95% of driving.
I mean, that is true. Most of these drivers don't know what the heck they're doing.
And maturity, there's also personality. Oscar is one likable driver, along with Alex Albon, and especially
Alex is the GOAT for
they
personality.
Don't speak too much. They know what they're doing, and most importantly, Oscar also just drives, lies on the floor if he's tired, and has one expression. Whatever happens.
Bro, that's what you need to have with media, bro. Just one expression. Don't know what you're doing.
See him switch things up a little, and when Oscar gets a little frustrated, his humor is what stands out the most.
Stroll was driving like he was in his first go-kart race.
I mean, that is true.
Now, Mr. Piastri does have a few moments, though, where he loses his cool, but I appreciate how he tries to cover it, knowing the consequences he could face saying the wrong things. Oscar's aware of the downsides of making comments when he's angry.
We always say that you're very level-headed, but I've never seen you quite so upset about the situation you find yourself in.
Yeah, I'm not going to say much. I'll get myself in trouble, so...
Like, there was a moment after a race where Lando was
what is that picture?
Max, and Oscar knew that Lando could get himself in trouble here, so he just gave him the stinkiest side-eye. I could smell it from here. But as much as Oscar is calm and nice, people often forget that he can still be ruthless, as he once said himself.
Just because I'm calm doesn't mean that I'm not ruthless.
Like, did we all forget his Alpine tweet? Oscar ate that team up and left no crumbs. Or when he posted a photo of him flying a plane on September 11th. Well, he also took down the towers and left no crumbs.
Bro,
so most
what?
importantly, he aggressively fights Lando and refuses to yield.
Bro, what is? I never seen that haircut before.
2025, where he and Lando went wheel to
I remember this, and then he pushed him off the track, or pushed. Lando decided to go in.
Or Bottle Norris. But in the race, Lando was closing in on Oscar with more pace and fresher tires, and in turn 10 he made a move down the inside, but Mr. I Understand It Now saw it coming.
Mr. I Understand It Now
with a better exit, catching Lando in the straight and then braking far later, getting the lead. Then Bottle Norris tries to go for a gap.
I remember this. I'm surprised he didn't spin and take out Oscar.
That didn't exist. Another example, Spa 2025. In the sprint, Max Verstappen took the lead from Oscar on the straight to win the race. And in typical pastry fashion, he went, I understand it now. So in the actual race, he used Max's
this is the race because it was raining. This is the race where I wish they were in the rain, but they waited so long.
He is one ruthless fast learner. And it also helps that he has a strong mentality.
Yeah, most drivers don't.
That he's better than drivers like Lando.
Lando Norris versus you. One-on-one, who wins?
Me.
Now, regardless of how the battles turn out, Oscar just having that mentality helps a lot.
Dude, these like bottles and this croissant.
Even if he didn't win the championship.
I'm the best driver because I believe that I'm the best. Because
that's the mentality you gotta have.
Otherwise, it's better to stay at home.
Also, when Oscar messes up, he always tries to keep it to himself and move on. His composure is great. For example, in Oscar's home race, he went from podium to spinning out, which made
pulled a stroll.
He moved on.
I think for me, the big positive is the other 56 laps of the race.
And in interviews, you can always see how well he does this compared to other drivers. So while Lando can get busy fighting the voices in his head, Oscar just continues honing his skills, focusing on the next race to come.
That's all you can do.
It also helps that he has the Huzz. Lily Snyder cheering him on. If I had someone like
Huzz, bro,
in my F1 career, I am sending it straight into turn 1. And of course, Oscar also has a great balance of a fearless yet calm demeanor. Here's a scale I made of F1 drivers
crazy
based on their
speed,
craziness and speed. I call this the pace and crazy matrix. Max Verstappen lands here, sometimes a professional hitman, but extremely fast, so
that was crazy.
Okay. Nick DeVries and Logan Sargent are here,
oh my god,
drivers that lack pace, while Lando Norris is a little crazy, but he's quick. And Oscar Piastri fits in somewhere around here. Calm, but calculated. And most world champions are here, and this I'd say is the unicorn area. While these two gremlins land here. Track hazards that are slower.
Track molesters, bro. That's a crazy calm.
He can still make mistakes. It happens.
Bro, why do they have him building a gingerbread house?
but it's how he quickly recognizes them.
See, looking back, that wasn't my smartest idea.
Obviously, no matter how good Oscar is, he won't win all the time. Things won't always go his way. But when he loses, he uses that as motivation to improve the things that caused said losses. He works hard in practice sessions, on the simulator, using a list of areas to improve.
Drive like it's your last.
He might already be a generational talent, winning F3 and F2 back-to-back, but it's his passion to strive for perfection that separates him from the average driver. His own engineer once said Oscar keeps wanting information, going through stuff.
Well, that's what you can only do. You gotta always try to get the most information you can.
Perfect, and everyone has to have a weakness. The one I can think of for Oscar is that he's a great all-rounder, which really doesn't make sense at first, but here's the thing. Some drivers tend to sacrifice
I get what he's trying to say.
have exceptional ones. Think of it like making a video game character. Max Verstappen, strength, godlike qualifying, and pace. Weakness, patience, and trauma. Lando Norris, strength, race pace. Weakness, bottles. George Russell, strength, popping out of nowhere. Weakness, final laps. And Oscar Piastri, strength, amazing all around. Weakness, not specialized in anything.
That is true.
Well, if you don't
he's not good at anything, but he's consistent at what he does and can learn from it.
That is in Formula 1. Like, this dude put all his skill points in racing. He tried kicking a ball one time only to fold into the average fentanyl addict in downtown Chicago. So while
that is
Oscar's
crazy.
Jack of all trades, other drivers having exceptional areas can get him in specific situations. But then again, if Piastri's able to adapt and make every stat exceptional, everyone better start packing up for F1.5. But at the end of the day, I'd say Oscar's most annoying opponent is still traffic, because I swear every time he has to go through lapped cars, he loses any progress he's made. And of course, one of the culprits had to be Alpine.
One other great video. I understand my agreement with Alpine. I don't know the whole Alpine situation. If someone wants to explain that situation, I can't really see it back there, but apparently he had some Alpine like tweet or something. But another great video. I didn't understand all this background. I guess he learns fast. I didn't realize he won F3 and F3 and F2 so quickly. And then he was already promoted in 2024. And I mean, he learned pretty quickly to be, you know, every time he does something wrong, he's going to make at least an attempt to make it better. And it looks like it works out for him so far. I guess he still hasn't gotten a chance to beat Lando because both of them end up, either the team ends up screwing them over with last year, like not choosing a driver to go against Max, and they almost bottled at the end, but they still won it. But I mean, hey, I guess it worked out, but we'll see. Will Oscar Piastri and McLaren have a chance this year? Been a long break for F1. I think it's next week is where they're back. I'm not sure what race it is. I can't remember off the top of my head because it's been so long, but yeah, we'll see how the rest of the season ends up. If you want me to react to more of Rick's F1, I got recommendations for other channels as well and videos, so we'll be checking those out as well. But yeah, leave a comment. I'll check them out. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.